We are live. Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in to the BAMP podcast. I am your host, Mike Lafferty, wearing a very ill-fitting red hat. And today we're going to play Pew Pew, a game which I helped design, about bounty hunters in space. And before we get started, set the tone, I have an opening crawl, because I'm that kind of well-prepared game master. So give me just 1 second. I think you guys, I really dug deep on the music for this one. I think you guys are going to really like it.
I'm waiting.
Hang on.
That's not right.
I've been told less is more.
Yes.
So maybe that's enough of that. So.
Oh my God, that is awesome.
Yeah. I had to sub in the kazoo music because YouTube got upset about the Star Wars music that was originally.
Yeah, they do that.
So, yeah. So let's introduce everyone around the table. First off, there's Walt, who's playing Rotan. How you doing, Walt?
Rah. I could break out the walkie-talkies and get the legit Boba Fett voice, but that might get annoying after a minute.
Well, it might be fun in small doses. Kinect Eris, Jason, how you doing, sir?
Doing well, thanks.
Sweet. And joining us for the first time, although we've encountered him many times in the comment section, is Sanokin, a.k.a. Montrose Black for this game. And there's a nice-looking lady next to him.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Don't let the smile fool you. She shoots like a beast.
Glad to see you made the jump from the audience to the. I feel like we just called you down from the Price is Right audience here. So,
Yeah, I'll try not to shoot myself in the foot.
it's a fun game. It's okay if you do that. And last but not least, our entry from across the pond, Mr. Aid Smith. How are you doing, sir?
Hello, I am good, thank you.
All right,
Not
good
too
to have
bad
you.
at all.
Should we show a quick picture of everybody's character, or is that too much?
Hit it.
Let's do it.
Okay, let me pull up the PDF real fast. I'll do it in Dropbox so it's not so goddamn slow.
Nailin just subscribed for 8 months. Thank you. That's awesome.
It's the beard. It's the beard.
It is the beard. You are the prettiest of us, I must say.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
It's a low bar, but
Yeah.
he does clear it. So okay. Although for all we know, Aid it looks like an Adonis. We really don't know what Aid looks like. So
Can you flex for us, Aid? Just for a minute.
I look like Fabio. Did he not tell you this?
The long flowing locks.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
right. Yeah.
Let me see. Did I send you guys? All right.
Yeah, there's me.
There's you.
Yep, right there.
Oh, you're Kinect Eris. Despite being one of the best warriors, Kinect Eris was designed to rank of master in the Order of Space Paladins. Disgruntled with the politics and hypocrisy, he resigned and now wanders the space lanes as a bounty hunter. Okay, that is you. Aid, who was your guy?
I have not picked a guy yet because I wasn't sure who was being used. So assign me a person. I am more happy to carry on.
That's me
Well-
right there with the visor. Rotan.
Rotan. Nana Rotan is an elite mercenary and bounty hunter with a legendary rep in the Hunters Guild. He's known to always bring in his target and prefers to work with a heavy chainsword. He's taciturn, and prefers to talk with a blade and blaster.
No disintegrations.
No disintegration.
No disintegrations.
And Montrose, here's your guy. Montrose grew up in refugee space caravans and camps after his homeworld, Munkert, was forcibly annexed by the corporation. His people were scattered to the stars. Tight-lipped and also taciturn, he still practices the old ways. Nothing means more to him than his connections with the Mungerkian cult of the warrior god that is steps in several spaceport towns across the Galactic Fringe. And this is a completely independent creation, not inspired by anything else. And he goes by Deadeye. And Aid, if you want, I got this guy here, L988, is a rogue battle droid who gained sentience and left the Galactic Navy. He's trying to raise money to fund the robot uprising.
Has he tried GoFundMe?
Not yet, but once he finds it, I'm sure he will. And I hope he finds it before he finds OnlyFans.
Yeah, I know Alice wanted the robot if she was going to play today, so I will take Becca.
Okay, you'll take Becca.
If that's cool. In case
no.
Alice can join us next week, because I don't want to steal her character. So.
No worries, no worries. Let's look at Baka. His name is Baka. It's not Chewbacca. That's important to point out.
No relation.
He's not. He's a gorilla. He's nothing like anything you've seen before.
Exactly.
With goggles.
With goggles, because he is a co-pilot. He was saved from gladiator pits in the casino planet of Fraxus Prime, liberated by another bounty hunter, and now he does that job himself. And cool-looking gorilla with a cigar. Have I covered everybody?
I think we're good.
All right, cool. In that case, let's. Is everyone familiar with the system?
Roll and pray.
As much as I read this weekend, yes.
All right, cool. I don't want to slow things down too much, so let's just kind of learn as we go. So to set the scene, you guys are hanging out in a spaceport bar when you're met by Race Gunnar. Race Gunnar is this guy here. He is a shady bounties hunter guild rep, and he's going to tell you all about the mission that you guys have got. Basically, there is this rough and tumble ice planet called Ragnar Prime, not home to much except for a mining settlement called Rick City. But some guy who is near and dear to a criminal syndicate called the Onyx Circle, a guy named Koan Wadul. He's your target. He got in trouble gambling at the Coliseum there, where they do hover duel chariot races, and as he couldn't pay off all of his markers, he's now in jail there in Brick City. And they would like to pay you to extract him, because they would strongly prefer he doesn't keep rotting in the jail cell there. And that's the basic setup. This is a player-led game. You guys are the bulls in my china shop. So it's kind of up to you how you want to do the mission, how you want to get into the city. I will share the map. This is Rick City. He's held here at Ice Outpost Ragnar, which is kind of like, if you think of an old frontier town, this is the fort part of it. This is where they've got some mercenaries they've hired as soldiers to defend the place, and the prison. You can probably sneak your way into the spaceport, or you could use one of your own ships to land somewhere in the surrounding frozen tundra and sneak your way in. So figuring out how you want to infiltrate it's kind of up to you guys. You should all have the PDF with the map. So
what kind of security do they have?
It's a domed city, so getting in or out might involve some tunneling or bribing some guards. There are armed patrols inside the prison and the military part of it. Inside the city itself, the districts all kind of have, it's a frontier town. Everyone's carrying a blaster. It's a well-armed populace. You got that. As far as official security, Rick City was founded by a tribe of cyber centaurs called the Gukaks. And so most of the internal security is going to be handled by them. They've got human mercenaries in the fort. Oh, hey, Dale Russell. How you doing, Dale? Good to see you. And Alice Peng said hi earlier. She attacked Hug Aid. Didn't want to miss that. Not even rolling for initiative, just jumping in there.
All right, so
so these guys here, this beautiful art by Jacob Blackman, that's most of the sheriffs and whatnot in town, sheriffs and deputies in town.
Now, what's the security like on the fort?
That's going to be human mercenaries for the most part. They're armed. They have heavy blasters. They don't get a lot of action except for warding off the occasional. There are some native raiders on the planet who aren't too happy about these guys here, so they have to fight out the occasional, raiding party. Other than that, they're fairly bored. So, fairly well armed, fairly competent, but not like not top end badasses like you guys.
So sneaking in with a shipment of gummy worms for the prisoners is probably not going to do it then.
No.
You'd have to make some rolls, but
I like how it's not totally out of the realm of possibility.
Last time I had set up this big fight between you guys and a fucking walker, and you guys bribed your way past that checkpoint. So yeah, no, it's a player-led game. Whatever you guys want to say, we can do.
So I have a talent or a background called "You Owe Me One."
Yeah. Let me tell you how that works. One second. These are the local natives, the Ilvoilan Raiders. You might be able to hook up with them in the Badlands and get them to bring you in on one of their raids. Maybe you could use that chaos as a distraction. But yeah, let me tell you how You Owe Me One works. It is a way to help your fellow bounty hunters. All right, basically, if you got a guy who needs, a friend of yours needs some help, you can say, hey, you owe me one. And they get to have an extra die.
Gotcha.
If you do a little thinking in advance and you say, hey, here's a plan you can use, a carefully crafted plan, which is also on your character sheet. If they decide to use your plan, they get 2 dice. And you can do that, I think, only once or twice per game.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's what that's all about.
So let's get in this town and see what trouble we can get into.
Maybe we should do like a night drop over the of the prison.
I was thinking that, but the city's domed.
I got torpedoes on my ship.
That works for me.
Yeah.
Could always just torpedo right near the building. Just go knock knock.
Yeah, just make a door.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they probably expect grenades.
They
Nobody
probably
ever expects torpedoes.
They probably have service hatches on the roof, on the dome.
Yeah, we could do that too.
Yeah.
You guys,
They must have-
you could pretend you're inmates, then steal some of the guards' armor, and then put Baka in handcuffs and say you're taking him to a cell block for a transfer. And then there's a
Yeah,
radiation
that's
leak.
been done before, I think.
I think it has to. Yeah, it seems familiar.
So they might expect it.
Okay, all right.
Because everybody's seen that
I
movie
think
by
try to
now.
find a service hatch and on the top of the dome and going in that way. It's a good way.
Yeah, that
All right.
rocks.
There's
So
got
how
to be
you
some
guys?
way into some way.
All right. So you guys are still in a spaceport bar talking to Race Gunnar, drinking space whiskey. How are you going to get to the planet? What are you going to do once you're there? Are we going to infiltrate, or are we going to go in guns blazing?
A little bit of both. Let's
Yeah.
try to see if there's hatches up on the top.
Okay. So how you get to the planet?
We have ships, I think.
Well, yeah. Are you taking separate ships? You taking one ship? How are you going to do that?
Probably one ship and
Yeah,
disguise
that's
it as like a
I have
delivery.
no ship, so I need a ride.
My fares are very low.
I have
Okay.
the Ghost One,
Mm-hmm.
so we can drive my ship and make it look like a delivery. We could even deliver to the prison. See if that's a thing. Do they
You
need
wanna-
anything? Gummy worms? Anything?
They probably need lots of things in the prison. Jello, gummy worms,
Galactic
Cig-
food.
cigarettes, canned salmon.
Cell phones.
Cell phones.
It's AIDS playing Baka, right?
Aid is playing Baka.
Yeah,
We could dress Baka up as one of the ladies from the brothel.
Conjugal visits.
Right.
Everybody's into monkeys.
Okay, at this point, I'm going to point out that there are difficulty levels to do things in this game. You can roll as many d6 as you can reasonably convince me you should run. I want to say it's 4, 5, or 6. 4 is average difficulty, going up to 5 or 6 if I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell? So if you're going to convince people that Baka is a lady of the evening or a monkey of the evening, that is going to be a 6. I'm just letting you know.
Gotcha. All right, so let's get to the planet first, and
Okay.
then what should we?
Are we trying to go into the spaceport? Are we landing in the tundra on the outside and heading in? What's the
What do you
plan
guys
there?
think?
I say we have the natives drop us off on the roof, and then we'll take the service port on the dome.
All right, and use them as a distraction.
Yep.
yeah.
Alright,
I think arriving on the planet, we go via the wilds rather than the spaceport, so we're not registered as actually
Oh,
landing
that's
there.
good. Yeah. Jesse, were you going to say something?
I was just wondering how transparent the dome is.
About as transparent as concrete.
Oh, okay. So
Excellent.
they wouldn't see anybody just strolling along the top there.
Gotcha.
No, they probably got some patrol ships out here and there, but it's not it's not a major galactic government plant, so, base. They're not going to have tons of patrols. So let's see if you encounter a patrol. I'm going to roll a 1d6. 1 to 3, you encounter a patrol while you're landing. Okay.
Use the force loop.
We're landing on the outskirts, right?
and that's
Yep.
why they missed you.
Yep.
Roll a
Good.
4. You were not detected. So these guys here are the natives, and I'm guessing you land near one of their encampments. Go up to talk to them,
Yes.
and just set the scene. The Aloyan Raiders. So I think how you pronounce that. These are orcish aliens who live in the wastes around Rip City. They make their living through hunting, trading with the city's black market, and occasionally raiding caravans headed into the city from local mines. They might be up for allying with bounty hunters if they saw profit in it. They are led by Snagtack Battooth, perpetually boisterous and drunk brigands. Is how
I
they
love
describe
it.
them. Short summary: they are sloppy, loud, and tusky, and they have these cool snow rays that they use for flying around. So let's just do a smash open. You guys are walking towards their camp with trade goods in your hands, beads and beer. And who's doing the talking?
Our resident mind kicker.
I don't know that we have that ability, do we? All right,
You can.
I
You can mind
can do
trick
it.
him,
I can do it. We could use your assistance.
What's in it for us?
We've got some trade goods here for you.
I see
What?
beads and beer.
What's
What's to keep me from killing you and taking those beads and beer?
Well, you can do it that way. You can do it the hard way, or we can do this the easy way. You see our
I show him the
back
hard way.
friend?
Yeah, I show him the hard way, and I hit my key fob on the Ghost 1, and it's like whoop whoop, like it's in the parking lot, but all the weapons come out.
So what are you proposing?
You take these goods, and you guys create a distraction while we go into the dome.
We could do that, or we could smuggle you into the dome in the sewage tunnels.
What do you guys think about that?
I could be into it.
I was gonna say we're already waist deep in shit anyway, so we might as well actually revel in it.
And we can't fall off the sewers.
That's true. That's true. The only thing we can do is fall in.
That could work. Let's do it.
Okay. So they have a relationship with some of the ghetto dwellers, basically. In the oh, hey, look, it's John Gibbons. How you doing, John Gibbons?
John, watch out for sewer monsters.
Oh yeah, Dianoga. Oh dear.
And Lord Dalius, or our friend Dale, wants to know if we're going to be setting the trade goods on fire.
I thought Dale was going to join us.
I don't know. Maybe he'll respond.
Oh, okay. Dale, you're welcome to join if you want to, buddy. All right, so these guys here, the Scurrying Scavs, they're a gang of Dregar, which is a small goblin-like race. They run protection rackets, shakedowns, don't make life difficult in the Dregs, which is a crime-plagued district. The Raiders have relationships with these guys. They're how they smuggle black market goods in and out of the city. They're led by Cran Ribnote, a retired Dregar military veteran with bionic legs. Short summary: sneaky, underfoot, and ruthless. So you guys get smuggled through the. Hey, let's see if you hit a sewer monster since John said it. 1 to 3 sewer monster, 4 to 6 no sewer monster.
Thanks, John.
Oh, rolled a 1. There's a sewer monster. So,
is it a generic sewer monster or just something with a lot of tentacles?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
Or just a really big rat.
Or the gnomish variety.
Gnomish variety. Are there gnomes in the sewers? Oh, wait, I got one.
You got a gnome in the sewer?
Let's use the stats for the Beast of Ocean Gardens from last time we played Pew Pew.
Yeah, he looks beefy.
Yeah. So, all right, initiative. Who wants to go first?
I will.
Okay. So this sewer monster is a magnificent feral beast with poison breath, claws, row upon row of teeth, and impervious hide. He's pretty nasty. So what you gonna do?
I think I'll hold it in place for the others to shoot it with my telekinetic surprise attack.
Okay, roll as many dice as you can reasonably put into that. Roll at least 1. You get another one for telekinetic surprise attack.
Okay.
And your difficulty is going to be 5 on that, and I will roll my own dice.
Okay, so I'm going to go with skilled battle champion using combat Well, that's laser sword. I'm sorry. So I'll just go with skilled champion and telekinetic attack, and then the surprise attack. All right, I've got 3 successes. That's a 5, 5, and a 6.
I had 1 success, so you successfully are holding him in place for 2 turns, let's say.
All right. So I'm like,
So you're doing like Grogu at the end with the mud horn. I got you.
Jason, you look entirely too comfortable with that expression, that mad scientist expression on your face.
yeah.
All right, so who wants to go next?
I will.
Sudoku? Okay, go for it, man.
Yeah, I want to take a shot at one of its eyes with my disintegrator rifle
Cool.
using my shooting skill.
It's a stationary target, so I will say that's the easiest difficulty in the game, which is 3.
And so that would give me, if I'm using my shooting skill and the disintegrator rifle, that would be 3 dice.
Yep, because you get 1 dice by default, so 3 total. Yeah, that makes sense.
Can I get more dice? I got 3 ones.
You got 3 ones.
You can owe me one.
Yeah, I don't want to burn that early.
You can owe me one.
Yeah, we'll save those for later.
All right. Well, if anything else on your sheet that could possibly any of your drives, maybe.
Well, I guess retain my rep as the best in the parsec for making the shot.
Well, there you go. That's another dice.
That'd be another 1.
Oh wow.
We
You're
have
on
to
a
get
roll.
you some new D6.
You got some bad juju today, man. I'm sorry. Okay.
I blame Sparky.
I blame Sparky.
So that leaves Walt as Rotom and Aid as Baka. So who's going
Baka,
next?
did you want to go first?
You can go first. It's cool.
All right. I am going to use my combat, my shooting, my body armor to kind of protect myself as I wing off the tunnel entrance, my blaster, and my rocket boots, giving me 5d6.
God damn, look at Walt
Nice.
playing this game. All right.
I have 4 successes.
Yeah, 4 successes.
3 5s and a 6.
Okay. Yeah, you get more successes than me. So you take a chunk out of its health.
So it says that drives add 2 dice to your pool.
Oh.
That might be a 6 for you there.
I didn't add any of my drives. Prove he's the best bounty hunter. Kill his. No, he's not a space pirate. So, and everybody already knows in this group that I'm the best bounty hunter there is. So,
That's your story, and you're sticking to it, right?
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. So you got this guy, Baka. You're the last one to go. You there, sir?
Okay, cool. Right, I am going to try and smash it with my giant axe.
Okay.
So that means I have a drive to prove that hitting things is often as good as any plan. So that's 2 dice. A single dice for the standard one. A dice in combat. A dice for the axe for equipment, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And a dice for huge muscles in my equipment as well. So that would be 6 dice in total. So I'm trying to smash it straight in the face. And it's a 5 or 6, correct?
4, 5, or 6.
4, 5, or 6.
Stationary
Okay.
target.
Then I got 4 successes.
Okay. The sewer beast is badly damaged. Between the two of you, taking out over half of its health.
Nice.
Okay,
So-
I will just laugh at it in the face as I smash it down.
It stares at you with a special kind of hate. That's all I can do because the guy with the space paladin powers is holding it in place. So, all right, you have 2 more turns with this guy being held there. So, do we just want to say you managed to kill it in the next couple rounds and keep on moving?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that works.
Squish and
All right,
smash.
Yep. I should have had a pack of sewer monsters so Jason couldn't take out one so easily. So, all right. So, you guys are in glorious, rough and tumble frontier town, Rick City. And you're talking to this guy. This little goblin, Cran Ribnote. What idiot came up with these names?
And why does he have like a dum-dum sucker?
And isn't it your game? Didn't you create it?
That's why it was funny, Walt. Yes, he's a tough guy, but he has a dumb sucker. He's like a Kojak homage, basically. If Kojak was a goblin. And,
Does he talk like Kojak too?
Do you want to do the voice, Walt?
I don't know. What do you want him to say?
He's going to initially be skeptical and ask, why he should help you. His main motivation is greed.
Is there anybody you're looking to spring out of the prison?
That's a good question. 1 to 3, yes. 4 to 6, no. Yes, his wife is in jail, and he would like her out quite badly. If you can guarantee her safety and return to the dregs where he lives, he'd be glad to help you, whatever you need. What do you need? How can he help you?
We need to get in there. Simple as that.
Okay. Here's the thing. He says my expertise is basically running things in this neighborhood, the dregs, and buying and selling various illegal stuff with the Elvoyan raiders and distributing the contraband around town. I can't really get you into the outpost. I can get you close to it. I can help navigate you guys through Victory Square.
Can you get us into a position to board one of the supply shuttles going in?
Yeah, who's your contact inside? Because you must have someone distribute this stuff around in there. You don't just drop it at the doorway and let them walk away. Someone's got to be moving this stuff about.
They get stuff delivered over here at Critic's Edge, which is where the spaceport is. 8A is the spaceport, Critic Spaceport, and then they have caravans take it through the city over to the military station / prison. So you're proposing that you hook up with some of the caravans going through town, the supply convoys?
Well, no. Who drops off supplies to the prison?
Well, yeah. They get food and whatever delivered to the spaceport, and then they truck it through town over there. Let's see. So if you want, I could introduce you to some guys I know around the spaceport, see if you could, maybe ask around, get involved with some of that action. Is that what you're thinking?
Oh, will Baka fit?
He hasn't actually been involved in that stuff himself. I mean, they're big trucks. He supposes Baka could fit, maybe in a really large barrel.
Or driving the truck. Or grab truck.
Or driving the truck. There, I could drive.
So do you guys
get us to the spaceport and link us up with your contact who supplies stuff to the prison.
Don't have a contact supply stuff to the prison. I know a guy who works at the spaceport. He might be able to get you in some of the convoys carrying stuff to the prison.
That works.
That's probably the best I've got. So all right, how am I going to sneak 1, 2, 3, 4 heavily armed bounty hunters through the city without arousing any suspicion? Can you guys head
through the sewers?
Through the sewers. All right. Let's go through the sewers. We'll head down to the Critic's Edge part. And what are the chances you think that there are patrols in the sewers?
Well, that depends.
There's likely to be at least some.
1 in 6.
1 in 6.
1 in 6. Just don't let Jesse roll.
Fair enough. Okay. So let's look into that possibility. 1 to 3, you guys are going to encounter a patrol of the Gukaks, the cyber centaurs who run this town. 4 to 6, you will not encounter any opposition in the sewers. So let me just show off this stupid picture of the Gukaks again, because I really love this thing that Jacob Blackman wrote up. How do those guys patrol the sewers? That's a damn good question. I'm not going to interrogate too closely. And
you should see the rubber boots.
The answer to that is carefully.
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn. Sorry, guys. Roll a 6.
More targets.
More targets. So while you are trying to sneak over to the spaceport with the help of the Dregar, aka Space Goblin, you run into these guys. This patrol of the Cyber Centaurs who founded the city. They are led by Berev Rick, who's, you might notice his name. This is the city's name. He's the grandson of the town's founder. little too eager to prove that he lives up to his legacy, which is probably why he's doing silly things like patrolling the sewers. Yeah. They're rough-hewn, four-legged cyber cowboys with body armor, proton rifles, Durasteel hooves, and et cetera, et cetera. So who's going first?
I'll put my hand up and be like, Sheriff, a word if you would.
You're going to negotiate with the sheriff, the grandson of the town founder?
Yep.
All right, well, give me a roll.
Let's see.
On a 5 or 6, you succeed.
Just 1d6?
You can roll as many dice as are relevant for this challenge.
Let's see. So I'm out to prove the best bounty hunter there is, so that makes me noteworthy. I'll say that my armor is noteworthy as well, hence it's been on all the posters and holo feeds. Let's see. Can my instant helmet make me sound personable and disarming?
Yes.
That's another one. All right. I got 4. So here we go. 2 6s.
I got 2 6s too. You don't fail outright, but he is skeptical, but he will approach and talk to you.
I say, we don't mean to be prowling in your city unannounced. However, this man here, and I point to the little space goblin who's been helping us out, came with us with a rather interesting proposition. Clear out the sewers so that he could find some of his clanmates, and we would be paid handsomely. I said, we have this, and I take my battle board off of my, my little cell phone thingy off, and I show him the pictures of the creature we just faced. I'm like, it would seem you need more marshals down here, sir.
All right, roll again. Same difficulty. You make an interesting case, stranger. Let me mull over your words.
2 6s and a 5.
I got 1 6. So, God damn it, Walt. I wanted to have a sewer shootout with space and roll too well. So, all right. He'll let you go. He just asked for some ID so he can report back to his superiors about who's down here doing what.
I hand him the phone or whatever the digital data slate is, and bring up the ID that I'm a bounded bounty hunter in this area, and blah blah blah. I'm not out to cause trouble. I'm here to solve it.
All right. He gives you a comm link so he can keep track of where you are, and says, "I'll be checking in periodically. Thanks to have your help."
Thank you, sir. It is a pleasure to help the people of this city. And as he walks away, I drop the comm link in the soup.
We could always attach it to a sewer rat or something and let it scurry around.
All right,
that's
fish
a
it
pretty
out.
cool idea, actually. Okay. Do you want to find a sewer rat and attach it?
Sure. Sounds fun.
4, 5, or 6, you succeed.
Let's see.
New dice.
Yeah, new dice.
Let's see. We'll use to help my people drive.
Okay.
And I really don't think I have anything else to go with that. So I don't find a rat.
Okay. That's a bummer.
Either that or the rat bit me. One of the two.
Anybody else want?
I got a 1 and a 2 and a 2.
Yeah, anybody else want to help with the rat patrol?
I can do it. Yeah.
All right. You're going to use that Jedi mind trick, aren't you?
I got to just tell you that the Twitch chat is absolutely hysterical right now, especially with the gunfight in the sewer stuff that they're talking about. They were like, man, that fight would have been a shit show. And,
I was so looking forward to making those puns here on this show, Walt, but no, you had to, the one time ever, you're going to negotiate.
So Derek is agreeing with me. He's like, dude, flammable methane gas in the sewer? Blasters?
Yes. That's what I was looking forward to, mother.
2 successes. I got 2 successes.
You managed to do your Jedi mind voodoo. You got a space rat there you can attach the comm link to and send him on his way. So, yay. All right. So you guys...
May the way be with you.
Nice.
You guys are now exiting the sewers at a little secluded grate, and your goblin contact, your dread contact, puts you in touch with this guy, Kripke Dravnik, the scheming, calculating Nurthus confidence artist. The Nurthus are a refugee species who have an encampment there in town. They are nimble, rodent-like, with great technical skills, and are often hired at the spaceport for temporary mechanical engineering work. So they're tiny, tricksy, and kickable. And
Kickable.
so Kripke is asking, so what's in this for me? He's getting your wife out of jail, but how do my people benefit from the situation?
What do you mean?
I don't slaughter your people, Kripke. Think of the men or the women and the children.
Okay, he doesn't like that at all. He's pulling his gun, getting ready to go into combat. I guess he's shooting at you first, Jason. So
Nice.
finally, we get to shoot some people.
Yes.
Actually, it's a player-led game, so you get to go first, and I'll react. So
I will use my to battle a skilled champion, and I will use my combat laser sword to deflect his blaster bolts.
okay, let's roll.
Back at him.
4, 5, or 6 are successes.
Come on, no whammies. All right, I've got a success.
I have a success too.
All right.
So you're the best fighter in the Space Paladin order, but somehow you're at a standoff with this tiny, tricksy, kickable space mouse.
I
So
forgot to kick him. That's the problem.
that's the problem. All right, who wants to go next?
I'll do it.
All right, go for it.
Um,
Are you going to continue with fisticuffs, or are we going to go back to negotiating?
yeah, I'm gonna try and strangle him.
All right. I should mention he's got a bunch of other guys with him. It's not just him; it's a whole crew of contract workers there for the spaceport. So
So you're saying it's a rat pack?
yes.
Wow, that was not even a stretch.
You just picked a fight with Frankie, but he's got Dino and Sammy right there. So
Are there any? Because we're in the spaceport, right?
you guys are off in a shadowy corner of the spaceport. There's a few unattended children and mysterious briefcases hanging around, but there's no guards around.
Is there a fuel depot?
There's one closer outside the dome where the ships actually land, but nothing nothing inside here.
Nah, I was gonna blow some stuff up.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll try and kick him then.
Okay.
Try and kick him back toward his people.
Okay. At this point, your Dregnar space goblin ally is scurried over on his mechanical legs to the shadows and is waiting to see what happens here. So, all right. So, what are you rolling, Walt?
Let's see. This guy has gone from, helpful alliance to what I hope is probably acting like a space pirate.
No, he's really a guy who has a contract. Imagine he's the leader of the guys who hang out in front of Home Depot on Sunday mornings.
Oh, well, I'll just have to prove I'm the best bounty hunter there is then.
Okay.
So that combat, body armor, helmet, and a rocket-assisted knee right to the chicken nuggets.
Right to chicken nuggets. Okay, let's roll.
I got 2 5s on that one.
I got 2 successes too. So he manages to use his quality of not being where he thought he was going to be, and dodges your need of chicken McNuggets.
Bastard.
So
Somebody help me out.
You didn't kick either, I guess. That's what.
No. Well, no, I tried a knee instead.
Yeah.
I should have used my foot.
All right, I guess I will try to honor the old ways of my ancestors that worked at Terminex, and using my Gershon dueling sword, I shall try to bisect this little brat.
all right. How many dice are you rolling?
With the combat skills, so that would be 5 dice.
Okay.
See if I can get more than a 2. And what do I need to get higher than?
4, 5, or 6 is a success.
That would be 1 success out of 5.
I got 1 success as well. not rolling terribly well, but thankfully you guys aren't either, and he manages to dodge that as well. This leaves Baka as the only one who has not gone yet. Baka, do you wish to continue in the violent fisticuffs here at the shadowy
Yeah,
side of the spaceport?
I'm going to try and bat this guy.
Squish him.
Okay.
Okay, so right, just give me a sec. Get your dice ready. So 2 for that one. 3, 4, 5 dice, I believe. Oh crap. 3 successes.
Okay. Let me roll. I got 2 successes, so you do manage to. What exactly are we trying to do? Kick him off to the side, or what?
I'm trying to literally kind of baseball bat him across and just smash him into whatever's nearby.
Okay. You knock him across the room to the wall, or across the alley to the wall, and the rest of the Nurthus who are there with him, his Space Mouse posse, are all ganging up on you, Baka, for next turn. But
His Space Mouse posse. Yeah, that's
he's got
a phrase out here every day.
Yeah.
That little rat.
So, next round, do you guys want to continue fighting this guy whose help you need, or what do you want to do? Or you can do whatever you want. I'm not trying to. No shame in murder hoboing. Just putting that out there.
I'm feeling kind of disgruntled that I wasn't able to bisect him. So
I think keep going until you do. Yeah.
I think I just want to continue on that path because I'm getting frustrated that I'm not, living up to being the best.
All right, cool.
Dale in the chat is asking if I'm going to get taken out by a pocket pet.
The shame.
All right, so I'm going to have 2, 3, 4 dice again.
All right.
I would be 3 successes, finally.
Okay. And I have no successes. So you managed to take out, you bisect the guy you're trying to bisect, their leader. And between you and Aid, we've got about half their stamina left. So there's about 4 of these guys left. And they're getting kind of nervous. On a 1 to 3, they do nothing but continue fighting. 4 to 6, one of them's going to run and get some guards. So that's a 5. One of them is run off and is yelling, "Guard! Guard!"
Yes. All right. I think I want to attack his morale by I'm going to use my to get rich drive and my combat skill to stand aggressively with my laser sword and surprise attack him with my telekinesis as I hold him in the air. And then with my brown robes are going to help by establishing that I am a space paladin. Yeah.
All right, make the roll.
If you think that would work, yeah.
We're playing fast and loose. I'll just say that they're blowing awfully dramatically in the wind there. So make your roll. I'll make mine. Let's see how it goes.
3 successes.
3 successes. You got how many dice did you roll?
6.
Okay. All right. You got 1, and so their morale stamina is down to 3. And this, were you trying to hold the guy who's running away, or just let him go because he's scared?
I'll hold him.
Okay. So he's scrambling for a cell phone or whatever passes for one in this space town, so he can he's still yelling, "Help! Help! Guards! Guards!"
All right.
You start to hear some scurrying down the street, or down the corridor, but no one's there yet. All right, who is next?
Aid, maybe you can flex.
Yeah.
What, just intimidate?
Yeah.
Who brought the lube for him to lube up?
Okay, I'm going to have to do... That's only going to be like 2 dice for me, for my big muscles and my standard dice, but I will roll it.
Or bite the cell phone out of his hand.
Right.
Okay.
Along with his hand.
Nothing special, 1 of the 3, so I don't think I'm going to do anything. So I'll just basically, stand there and just basically roar my best ape-like roar to see if I can intimidate these dudes. But with a 1 and a 3, it's pretty unlikely.
Okay. Well, you beat me.
Oh,
I-
okay, crikey.
Yeah, I don't have any success. Well, you just got. Oh, did you say you had? I thought you said you had one success. You just have a 1 and a 3.
A 1 and a 3 on my
Oh, sorry.
dice.
Yeah,
Yes,
4, 5, or
not
6 was a
anything
success.
good.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. So, somehow, even though you're flexing and you're a big scary gorilla, you don't manage to scare these guys. So, unless anybody wants to, say,
Yeah, you can owe me one, Aid.
get another dice,
Okay,
you can roll off that.
So what do I get? No, 2 more dice.
Was it 2 or 1? Jason, do you recall?
Not off the top of my head, but I can look it up real quick.
I think OU1 is just 1.
1 dice. Okay, cool. And that one is only a 3 again.
Shit. Okay. Sorry.
So unfortunately, maybe I've got a cough or something, and it's kind of
Enables a reroll.
Oh, reroll. Okay.
Oh, it makes a reroll. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Right. Okay, then it's a 5 and a 3.
All right. You scare off another one of them. So there's down to just like a couple of them, and just the guy here who's too scared to mess with his cell phone. But you are hearing heavy footballs down the hall. So, Montrose or Rotam, what do you guys want to do?
Get in the truck.
Get in the truck. What do you know? There's a truck right there.
I get in the truck, and I'm like, kind of, throw my head and whistle.
Yeah, we can peace out.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in there before I shame myself anymore.
All right. Fair enough. You guys are in the truck, and what are you doing out here in the truck?
Hopefully driving.
Okay. You're in the truck. You're driving around beautiful Rick City.
Yeah, let's get lost.
Let's get lost. All right, so here we are. You are leaving Critic's Edge. By the way, beautiful map by John Gibbons, who was in the comments earlier.
John's good people.
It is a very cool map.
Yeah. All right, so you're heading towards 1A over here on the west side of the map. You're over here, 8A. How do you want to try to get there? You can drive to the Dregs, then Victory Square, then the Forge Point, and then that's kind of a straight shot. Gets you into Ice Outpost Ragnar, which is the fort/prison compound.
Yeah, I like that path.
How busy is it? Is there a lot of stuff going on, or is it completely empty?
The spaceport. What do you mean specifically?
I mean, so if we drive down that road, are we going to stand out like sore thumbs because we're the only people driving down the road, or are there a lot of cars and stuff and vehicles moving up and down it?
Let's see. 1 to 3, it's fairly busy. 4 to 6,
Okay.
it is not. Okay, it is not busy.
Okay, cool.
It looks like they're between cycles. So you guys would be the only transport heading out right now, but it's not like you're driving a circus wagon. So
No, we do blend in that respect. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So who's driving?
I'm driving.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Okay.
Montrose, do you have drive? Are you like a crazy driver? Me driving? I'll drive.
I have drive if you want me to, but
Up to you.
no, I'll let you do it.
I'll
I'd
drive.
probably at this rate, I'd probably crash us.
Okay. As you guys enter the Dregs, you're greeted by a group of the space goblins, and you see a familiar face among them. It's your buddy here with the stupid name. Let me see. Cran Ribnote, the retired military veteran with bionic legs. He says, didn't think I'd see you guys alive again. And he offers to ride shotgun or sit on someone's lap so he can direct you around the city. If you'll have him.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. He says, you mind if my boys come along? And before you say anything, like 8 of his goblin buddies jump in the back of the truck. So now you have semi-disposable shock troops. So
Nice.
How many? 8?
yeah, total of 8. So
All right, let's do it.
all right, cool. And we're 5. We got about 5 minutes left. I guess we can keep on playing up until the end. So
Get to the gate.
that sounds like a plan.
Maybe.
All right, you leave the Dregs, you get into Rick City Square, and he hunkers down and hides behind the behind the seat or wherever he can get. And this is the main heart of town. This is where you get the city hall. This is where the Cyber Centaur cops, do the heaviest patrols. They're going to stop you. They're going to want to check your ID. He doesn't have much good advice other than be convincing.
Luckily, we have somebody who threatens genocide on people to be convincing.
Yes.
So
the women and the children.
Yeah, I meant your character as an Anakin homage. I didn't realize you'd take to it quite so hardly, but hey, that's cool. All right, so
as long as the guards don't have the high ground, we're good.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so as you're strolling, driving through Rick City Square, it's the center of town of a small frontier town, so it's not like super fancy. You got 8 of these guys come up and they want to see your papers, and they say, you don't look too much like the usual transport crew. There's no Nerthus here. What's going on?
Monsters in the sewer.
Came
Came up right through the pipes, ripped him something terrible.
One of them's checking a data pad, and he's like, there's something about a disturbance there.
I show him the picture. I'm
Uh-huh.
like, this is what we got to this morning, pal.
Okay, well, this is where we're going to do a roll to see how convincing you are. Your difficulty is 5 because you guys just shut up the spaceport.
Yes.
Let's see.
4, 5, or 6 is a success. I'm rolling 3 dice. I have 1 success.
I have 3.
God damn, you convincing son of a bitch. All right. He is still skeptical, but he's like, all right, seems maybe there has been a problem.
The sheriff is even reported to be down in the sewers right now handling those monsters.
Yeah, that's I did hear him say this morning Barab was going to be doing a sewer patrol. Okay, well, usually the guys in this convoy give me a little something when they come through town here.
I look at Kinnack and I say, do not stab him through the door with the laser sword.
Kripke said he'd owe you one.
Ooh.
All right. Are you doing your space paladin mind control thing?
Yeah.
All right. Make your roll. I'll make mine 4, 5, or 6 as a success. See who's got more.
Okay. Let's see. I got 2 successes.
I got 1. So
Yeah.
Good stuff.
you guys are like the most pacifist group of space bounty hunters.
Murder hobos.
Murder hobos. All right. You managed to bluff your way past your second group of cyber centaurs. And damn.
We're trying to save the ammunition
Trying to save the ammunition. Okay,
for the way out.
I guess there's got to be a lot of shooting in the next game. All right, so you guys leave Vic City Square. You're in Forge Point. Forge Point is where the Twerg live, the space dwarves. The Forge Point is the only high-end engineering spot in the Outer Rim. And they've got their own security patrol. And they pull you aside and they say, you guys don't look too much like the usual people making this convoy run. What's going on? And just so you know what they look like, hey, more Jacob Blackman art. Here's what they look like. Oh, this Word, not the Twerg. Sorry.
Yeah, Kripke got COVID. We're subbing in.
Got a batch of bad boosters.
Those are some nice Space Paladin robes you got there, Pally. You on vacation? Working convoy duty?
Yeah, it's we're mercenaries for hire, so we do what we're paid to do. So today is deliveries.
He looks incredibly skeptical. He looks at his 11 Twerg security buddies there, and he's like, all right, well, I don't know if your papers are quite in order. Do you have the papers we are looking for?
Of course we do.
Oh,
Pay the bill.
These are the papers you're looking for.
That would be awesome if Montrose was the one trying to do the Jedi mind thing.
Yep.
Quick, do the hand wavy thing. Is no one going to bribe this man?
Yeah.
No one's going to bribe this guy. Okay. So Since you're not bribing him, he's like, all right, I don't know if this vehicle's up to spec. We might have to get a maintenance crew in here and go take this thing across from top to
Don't
bottom.
be so hasty. Let's see. Do we have money on this thing?
Nope.
How do we bribe him?
You could say we have money. I don't
money
know.
I'm going to say that we have money and I bribe him.
Okay, all right. How much you trying to bribe him with? A little, a lot?
A medium amount and see if he asks for more.
Okay. I'm going to roll 3 dice. You roll 3
1,000
dice.
space bucks.
1,000 space bucks.
I got 1 success.
I got 2 successes. He wants more.
I
We're just
give
gonna
him
start
a
asking
little
some
more.
questions about why he hears those goblin noises from the back of your vehicle.
Indigestion. I hand him some
Indigestion.
more.
This vehicle's had gremlins ever since Tony took it out. It's been kind of off, but we're gonna get it repaired soon.
He gives you a nod, waves you through, and distributes the cash to his crew. And okay, we're just avoiding firefights left and right here. Good God.
Yeah, but look at how far we've gotten.
Yeah, I know. All right, you leave Forge Point, and you are heading southwest right into Ice Outpost Ragnar. Now you're at the gates of the military facility. So it is just about the top of the hour. We want to wrap it up there.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, cool. All right, so what'd you guys think?
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always a fun system.
I need better dice.
All right, well, make sure you check out the show notes. We're running a GoFundMe campaign to buy Montrose some better dice. So
Yeah. And SO Derek in the chat is saying we needed to pay him 2,000 quatloons and it would have been
Quatloons.
fine.
fair enough. All right, well, hey, we'll be doing hopefully the more violence-filled sequel to this show next Monday. So thanks for checking out the Banff Podcast / the Sci-Fi Writers Play Old School D&D Twitch channel, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.
Peace.